From the Viant perspective, as it relates to connected TV and some of the major problems and opportunities that the buying community faces, at a high level, we feel that it stems from quite simply having too much of a good thing. The wealth of choices that advertisers have to plan, buy, and run CTV media campaigns creates, we'll call it, interesting challenges down the line. One of those crucial issues they face is around inconsistent reporting. This is both a challenge as well as a huge opportunity. Due to the number of platforms and devices that run ads at any given time, it can be a challenge for marketers to accurately measure the success of a CTV ad campaign. For that reason, we see measurement and reporting becoming a key driver of purchasing decisions in the future. Viant's Adelphic platform, our DSP, offers holistic reporting through leveraging our suite of advanced reporting tools, including offering insights into conversion lift, multi-touch attribution analytics, and even foot traffic reports that span across a brand's chosen CTV inventory sources. Similarly, the sheer volume of inventory spread across various CTV devices, apps, and platforms ends up siloing user data from one another, limiting the visibility advertisers have in knowing, quite simply, how many times they serve an ad to an individual person. Throw in walled gardens, and the acquisition and measurement of CTV inventory becomes even more complicated. With Viant's people-based DSP, advertisers are able to accurately target and meet their audiences where it's most relevant for them, and we solve this challenge by providing a cookieless, privacy-compliant ID that enables measurement across any platform.
Now, you raised this important issue about inconsistency in reporting. I was hoping you could elaborate a bit more on that, about why inventory transparency, specifically content metadata and pod position, are so important in connected TV media buying.
Sure. Inventory transparency, including understanding pod placement, is so important for advertisers because it allows them to understand what specific content their ads will run alongside. For example, in a past role when I was a media buyer and bought linear television, some of our advertisers would only buy first in pod or primetime, sports, nothing else. It was very hard to support this kind of buying early in the days of programmatic CTV. However, we're making strides in this area, which helps advertisers scale their ability. If we talk about content metadata, for example, this allows advertisers to not only understand that their ads will run with a video, but also what kind of video their ads will appear on. This is important as marketers are able to receive more visibility into where their ads will be, and if they're reaching relevant audiences alongside brand safe content. Additionally, and perhaps most importantly, this is the same language that traditional linear buying teams and planners have leveraged. What we're seeing at Viant is that traditional linear teams are converging with programmatic buying teams at brands and agencies, and having this common language or buying practice allows these teams to converge and buy in a holistic, repeatable manner across any TV platform.
Now, what's been really interesting about unifying real-time buying is that last year, Viant and Beachfront announced a partnership to unify that this real-time buying of CTV and linear. I'd like to hear more about how what value this unlocks for buyers and what each TV ecosystem can learn from each other.
Sure. The biggest benefit of this partnership is that it brings the control, the transparency, and addressability of CTV across the aisle to linear TV. Whether or not linear TV is declining in aggregate, bringing addressable linear TV into a DSP results in a host of net new moments for marketers to reach consumers, taking advantage of the benefits of the programmatic environment. Combining those benefits with our ability to source high quality CTV inventory, we're now making it possible for our brands and agencies to utilize all forms of TV in a smarter fashion. That in turn allows them to activate more efficient campaigns while accelerating the time it takes to activate TV ads. And while CTV garners many of the headlines today, we shouldn't forget the value that linear TV brought. from audience size to creative sponsorships to localization and more. So today, CTV allows for precise targeting while linear continues to offer broad appeal. Advertisers can activate against TV viewers throughout the funnel in the same programmatic fashion, regardless of format.
Now, finally, Dave, we covered a lot of ground here. This has been really informative. Looking ahead, what do you foresee happening with CTV advertising and media buying? Do you have any bold predictions or perhaps anything on your wish list that you'd like to see?
Well, I'll give you two. There may be a combination of being a prediction as well as a wish list. The first is that with the massive growth of CTV, we believe that connected TV will no longer be the increment, but the mainstream. In the future, when all ads run programmatically, CTV will anchor the broad-reaching campaigns, leveraging privacy-compliant household IDs for measurement, and that will be complemented and accentuated by linear TV and or another platform like digital out-of-home or digital audio. But at the heart or the center of media campaigns, we think CTV is going to fill that position. The second prediction is that all streaming platforms will have ad-supported models. Netflix recently made the news talking about how they were going to move into this space, and we think eventually all other premium streaming platforms will follow. This will bring, of course, more reach as well as more premium inventory into programmatic, and that's a win for all sides. Additionally, I believe we will have an agreed upon currency across linear TV as well as CTV. And we're betting on household impressions as that currency.